Sir Francis Drake is widely considered one of the most important figures in English history. Born in Tavistock, Devon in 1540, Drake rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most successful naval commanders of his time. He was a privateer, a sea captain, and a politician who played a crucial role in England's rise to global prominence during the Elizabethan era. Drake's early life was spent at sea, where he honed his navigational skills and developed a reputation as a skilled sailor. He joined the Navy during the reign of Queen Mary I and quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a captain by the age of 23. In 1567, he set sail on his first major expedition, a voyage to the Americas in search of riches and adventure. Over the course of the next few years, Drake would establish himself as one of the most successful privateers of his time. He was granted a license by Queen Elizabeth I to attack Spanish ships and ports, and he became known for his daring raids and plundering of Spanish treasure ships. His most famous exploit was the circumnavigation of the globe, which he undertook between 1577 and 1580. Drake's circumnavigation of the globe was a remarkable feat of seamanship and exploration. He set sail from England in December 1577 with 5 ships and a crew of 164 men. They sailed down the east coast of South America, rounding Cape Horn and entering the Pacific Ocean. They then sailed up the west coast of South America, capturing Spanish treasure ships and raiding Spanish settlements along the way. Drake continued across the Pacific, stopping in the Moluccas, the Philippines, and other islands before crossing the Indian Ocean and rounding the Cape of Good Hope. He arrived back in England in September 1580, having completed the first circumnavigation of the globe by an Englishman. Drake's voyage was a major achievement for England, and it helped establish the country as a major naval power. The voyage also had important political implications, as it demonstrated England's ability to challenge Spanish dominance in the New World. Drake was hailed as a hero upon his return, and he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth I on board his ship, the Golden Hind. After his circumnavigation, Drake continued to play a major role in English politics and naval affairs. He served as Vice Admiral of the English fleet during the defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588, and he was later appointed as Governor of the colony of Virginia. He also played a key role in the colonization of the Americas, establishing the first English colony in what is now California in 1579. Despite his many accomplishments, Drake was not without controversy. His attacks on Spanish ships and ports were seen as acts of piracy by the Spanish, and they were a major source of tension between England and Spain. In 1589, Drake led an unsuccessful raid on the Spanish port of Cadiz, and he suffered a major defeat at the hands of the Spanish Armada during a subsequent expedition to the West Indies. Drake died in 1596 during an unsuccessful expedition to the Americas. He was buried at sea off the coast of Panama, and his death was widely mourned in England. He left behind a legacy as one of the most successful naval commanders of his time, a pioneer of English exploration and colonization, and a symbol of English resistance to Spanish dominance. Today, Drake is remembered as one of the greatest figures of the Elizabethan era. His voyages of exploration and his success as a privateer helped establish England as a major naval power and a global superpower. His legacy can be seen in the many places named after him, including Drake's Bay in California, Drake Passage in the Southern Ocean, and the Sir Francis Drake Channel.